Did you know that using Etsy's variations the right way can actually help your shop make more sales? Not only do variations give shoppers more choices all in one place, but Etsy says that listings that get strong engagement, that is, clicks, favorites, and purchases, can rank higher in search. Today, I'll show you how to set up variations correctly so that they boost your conversions and bring you more sales. Hi, I'm Carol and I sell vintage full time on Etsy. On this channel, I share what I've learned along the way to help other resellers grow their shops with confidence. Now, if you sell vintage like I do, you already know the hard part. Most of what we list is one of a kind. That means every time an item sells, the listing disappears and we have to start all over again, creating fresh ones. It can feel impossible to build momentum when you only ever get a single sale per listing. And even when we copy and revise a sold listing to save some time, Etsy still sees that as a brand new listing. The old engagement history does not carry over. So we're essentially starting from scratch every time. That's why it's such a win when you do have multiples of something and you can use variations. It lets a single listing keep working for you longer and build up that engagement. Now, just to be clear, if you actually find the same item again, and simply renew that sold out listing, Etsy keeps the original listing ID and all of its engagement history. That's different from copying, which creates a completely new listing and a fresh ID. So renew if it's the very same exact item, but if it's only similar, like the same style or the same maker, it's better to just make a new listing. A few years ago, I went to the movie The Fablemans and I became enchanted with these Hazel Atlas spaghetti string glass tumblers that they were using at their kitchen table for family meals in that movie. And so I started searching them out, and boy, did I find a lot of them. Over just a couple of years, I ended up with more than 20 of these types of glasses, and they just started collecting on my buffet. And so take a look here. Yeah, it's not too pretty of a display, is it? It doesn't follow any of those design rules like I talked about in my style video very early on. So I decided it was time to part with these. I have other glasses that I use all the time. And so I thought, well, somebody else might enjoy these. So I have already created three other listings, one for a pitcher, one for a set of four roly-poly glasses, and one for a set of four tumblers that looked like they really did belong together in a set because they had the same type of pattern in the string on the outside of the glass. So what I've got left to list today with your help is 17 of these glasses in a couple different sizes and several different colors. So Etsy variations are best used when you have different sizes or different colors of the same item, sometimes different styles. The benefits are number one, giving shoppers more choices in one listing. I don't know about you, but when I shop online and items that I'm interested come up, but they're only available in one color. And then if you scroll down, you might see the same item in another color. It's really annoying that they don't put all of the different colors in one listing. I don't know why some retailers do that. It does expand the lifespan of your listing. Now, rest assured, you're going to have to pay that 20-cent listing fee every time a new one pops up and becomes listed after you've sold one. But it does make it so that customers can keep coming back to the same listing and give it a chance to grow in Etsy's eyes. Does build up engagement over time. Now, before we get started actually working on the computer, I just want to say that you do need to have a dedicated photo for each variation you're going to put up. So before we were very limited when we could only use 10 photos in a listing, but now there are 20 photos in a listing. That's going to allow us to put more variations on each listing. And photos sell differences better than text alone. Okay, so let's take a look at what this variations listing looks like and how to put it together. I am calling this Vintage Hazel Atlas Spaghetti Glass Tumblers MCM Crackle String Glassware 5.5 or 5.75 inch in various colors available individually. I don't want anybody to think that for the mere $14 I'm charging per glass, they are going to be able to get that whole grouping that's shown in the thumbnail. So I'm very upfront in the title about just what they get. And as you can see, taking a look at my photos, I did ask ChatGPT to make a lovely thumbnail photo for me, and it does look really good, very mid-century looking, so I'm happy about that. And then, like I said, you have to have individual pictures for each and every item you're going to list. And I have this many different glasses. I have multiples of some. So what I did in Canva was go through and put a label on each one. And you'll see why later, because when you connect these photos to the variation, it's very confusing, especially because a lot of these colors look alike. I just made a little video in Canva that just put all of the pictures together, and that was a really simple thing to do. So that, keep in mind, you can make little videos like that in Canva. So I did also put my logo for my shop there. I'm going to scroll on down here now. I have put a description, and this is what that sounds like. Bring a touch of mid-century charm to your table with these vintage Hazel Atlas spaghetti glass tumblers. These tall 10-ounce glasses feature the signature string design in various colors available individually. I bring that home again. I don't want anybody to think they're going to get that whole group of glasses for $14. The raised spaghetti texture wraps each glass in a web of retro whimsy, making them both collectible and functional for everyday use or display. Standing at 5.75 or 5.5 inches tall, they're perfectly sized for cocktails, iced tea, or sparkling water. The bright, coordinated color palette makes them a standout on a bar cart, in a summer tablescape, or as part of a vintage glassware collection. Their sturdy construction paired with playful design reflects the best of mid-century modern style. These tumblers are in excellent vintage condition with minimal wear to the rims of the glasses. That seems to be what goes in these glasses, is the rims, because it kind of comes separated. The string becomes separated from the actual tumbler, but these are all in pretty good shape. Ready to add a pop of personality to your home. Ideal for collectors, entertainers, or anyone who loves a retro flair. Some of the tumblers have pink marker on the bottom. See photo. Actually, there's only one photo of that. Let's just change that. One photo. See photo. Also, the seafoam green glass has some discoloration around the rim, and I did point that out in that individual photo. Now, please note, I say it a third time, the listing is for the tumblers only. Props showed in styled photos are not included. I did link it to my set of 4 roly-poly glasses, to my pitcher, and to my glassware section in my store. And I also have put the link to my entire store, which I put in every single listing. My personalization is same as always. Now, once you get to price and quantity and adding a SKU number, for variations, you can just skip this. Now, if all your variations have the same price, go ahead and put the price in. I like to add it down underneath in the variations menu. So I'm just going to skip over this part for now and go right down to variations. Here, variations. Now, right outside my window that I'm showing you, there is add variations. I'm going to click that. Now, unless you are doing colors that line up with the options they give you here, the exact colors, you might want to put your own in, because you're very limited to just the primary or secondary colors if you use their variations. But I'm going to create my own variations, and I'm going to call it size and color, because that's the differences in my merchandise here. So I'm going to link photos. My first option is going to be a 5.5-inch smoke brown. I'm going to add that, and I'm going to select the photo. This will take me back up to the photos I've already loaded into the listing, and there it is. The next one I'm going to add is a 5.5-inch chartreuse. And there it is. Then I'm going to go up here, find my 5.5-inch chartreuse, and those are linked. Now, I have a lot more options that I need to add, but I'm not going to bore you with watching me add every single one of these. Let's just move on to adding the rest of the information to each variation. So, like I said, I like to put the prices down here, so I'm going to turn that on. I'm going to turn on quantities and turn on the SKUs vary, because they do, obviously, they all have different numbers. And here we have this window. Now, the SKU for my smoke brown one is F, because I leave it in Florida, 2025, because I'm listing it in 2025, and 509, because it's my 509th item to list. I have two of these, so I'm going to put A and I'm going to put B. They are going to be $14 each, and I have two. My next item here is F2025 510. There's no A's or B's because I only have one of these. I'll put the price, and I have one. And you would just continue for all of your different variations. And just like that, I have added all of the different variations. And I didn't make you watch that boring process. I guess I have 11 different variations, and there they all are, just going down through there. You can see where I have more than one. I've given it the same SKU for the same color, but then the quantities I call A, B, and C. I'm sure you have your own numbering system that works for you. So with the details, this is tumblers. Glass is the material. I put brown and yellow because it seemed like I mostly had those. 10 fluid ounces. I don't usually check yes or no on dishwasher safe, but on these, for sure, these are not dishwasher safe. Here are all my tags that I used: spaghetti glass, hazel atlas, retro tumblers, MCM barware, string glass, cocktail glasses, vintage tumblers, colorful glass, retro kitchen, bar cart decor, drinkware, mid-century tumblers, and MCM glasses. Material is glass. Now, one little caveat here on the shipping. When you use variations, make sure that all of your variations weigh about the same, because you can only put in one shipping weight. And you don't want to put in a shipping weight, for instance, for a tumbler if you've got a pitcher as a variation, because that's going to weigh a lot more. So for this one, each of these tumblers weighs about 7 ounces. And I usually figure about 8 ounces for the box and for packaging. So I'm saying each one of these is going to weigh a pound to mail. And I am going to mail them in 8 by 8 by 8 boxes, because I like to make sure that every item I mail has packing all the way around it to keep it safe. I applied my return policy, vintage glass. I'm making this an automatic listing. And so, yeah, it looks pretty good. This week I had a fantastic sale. It was this vintage Oneida silver plate covered butter dish with glass insert. I had purchased this on April 23rd from my local Salvation Army store here in Florida for $2.50. I sold it on October 10th for $28, making my gross profit $25.50, my gross margin 91.1%, and my return on investment, wow, a whopping 1,020%. That was a fantastic sale. Thanks so much for joining us today. I really appreciate your subscriptions. I really appreciate your comments and your likes. Thank you so much for being a part of this community. We'll see you next time.